In this video, you will learn how to polish wood. Polishing is the process of treating wood by applying a layer of finish in order to make it smooth, shiny, and resistant to moisture and abrasion. The tools and materials required are a workpiece, a sanding block, rough and fine grit sandpaper, wood sealer, thinner, linseed oil, a brush, clean rags, and mineral oil. Don't forget to wear a safety mask and safety glasses when working with chemicals. Remember to always follow the instructions given with each product that you use. The 3 key steps are preparation, sealing, and polishing. Step 1. Preparation. Separate your workpiece into the part that will be polished and the part that will be left unpolished. Before you apply a finish, prepare the wood by removing faults and blemishes as they are likely to be enhanced. If you encounter an open-grained surface, you may first need to apply a wood filler. Start by smoothing the surface with a sanding block. To learn more, refer to the video How to Sand Wood with Sandpaper. Work your way from a coarse grit of sandpaper to a finer grit. Clean the sawdust with a brush or cloth. Step 2. Sealing. Use a stick or paint paddle to stir the sealer. Here we shall apply 2 coats of lacquer. If the seal is too thick, add some thinner and stir well. Dip a clean brush in the sealer and apply along and then across the grain, as shown. Once you have an even coat, leave the workpiece to dry. Clean the brush thoroughly in thinner and wipe it using a rag whenever it is not in use. When the sealer has dried completely, lightly sand the coat using fine grit sandpaper. Wipe the surface clean and repeat the steps for another coat of sealer. Step 3. Polishing. When the final coat of sealer has dried, sand the surface and wipe it clean. You can now start polishing by using the padding technique. Bundle and soak some cloth in linseed oil. Squeeze it and place it on a square piece of cotton cloth. Fold the corners and create a tight ball or Frenching pad as shown. Flatten the pad so the surface is firm and free of wrinkles. Once you land the pad on the surface, maintain contact with continuous motion, overlapping your strokes until you have covered the entire work. If the rag gets too sticky, dip it slightly in mineral oil and continue polishing. When the entire surface has been covered, sand the coat lightly with the fine-grained sandpaper and start polishing again. When the pad is not in use, store it in an airtight container. Repeat the steps until you have a satisfactory finish and leave the workpiece to dry. You now know how to polish wood.